Hello everybody, I'm here with Bella's puppies. They're gathered right here in the front of the pen. I don't know if they want to try to escape. I hope you don't want to escape. Or they're looking for their mother, that's more likely, I don't know. But as you can tell from my shirt, it's time to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Now, I wish the happy 4th of July to all of you who celebrate it, which is I think mostly Americans. To my friends in the UK. It was nothing personal, okay? And it was 2.5 centuries ago. I wasn't even involved. My ancestors were still in like Central and Southern Europe. So, you know, they weren't really involved in that whole tussle that went on. I think it was more of a case that some people just didn't like King George. But keep in mind, this breed is named after King Charles II. And you know, now you have King Charles III. So we like, and my name, no King, I'm Charles also. So, you know, we're quite friendly. As you can see, if you look at the puppies, they're starting to sit up and they're actually starting to take their first steps. And I will take you inside the crate in just a minute so you can, well, I can't actually take you inside the crate, but I'm going to take the camera inside the crate so you can get a good look at them. I just finished cleaning up this whole pen with my favorite disinfectant. It's called Nalvasan. It doesn't come in this bottle. It comes in a concentrated bottle and you mix it up with water and you have a diluted mix, and it is a very effective antiseptic. And the nice part about it is that once it's been wiped up and dried, it's perfectly safe for direct contact by puppies or other animals. Oh my gosh. I don't know, is that in the picture? Can you see little Lucy dipping her nose into the water bowl? This is something that normally happens, and that's how they learn to drink water. They find the water and they drink it. Anyway, I like Nalvasan, and I would be surprised if you go next time you go to the vet's office. When you're in the examination room, look around at all the little bottles and things, and I would be surprised if you did not see a bottle of Nalvasan there. So it's a very effective way of cleaning. So we cleaned everything up. Reason I did so much cleaning is because I found the first little solid puppy poops, and that means we're going to be doing more cleaning. So let me take you inside the pen. First I have to move the dogs or the puppies out of the way. Oh, look, Rosie is dipping her face into the water bowl. They're all going to find that soon. I hope you like water, pups. So let me take you inside. So the puppies have a nice clean pad to sleep on here and to walk around on. That's little Betty right in front here. Betty, they don't know names yet. I think their ears are just starting to open anyway. But you can see she's trying to walk. Lucy was just over at the water bowl. Now you can see Lucy is sitting up and she's taking to that very naturally. She's actually doing quite well in terms of her physical development and learning to coordinate her muscles. You know, Betty's doing more of a crawl. Hey Betty, you should lift up, Betty. And I think Rosie is the most vocal. What is it, Rosie? Right, going around in circles is not going to accomplish much. Come over here, baby. Come here, sweetie pie. Come here. Oh, that's a good girl. Come on, Rosie. Lifting up that head. All right, get your paw out of there so you have some traction. See if you can take a step or two. And she's trying to lift up. Got those front paws. The front paws, by the way, always develop strength before the rear in terms of lifting up the body, which is actually useful because most of the body's weight on a dog in almost every breed is borne by the front half of their body, not the rear. You know, when you think about the head and the neck is all forward of the front legs, but there's not much behind the rear legs. That's it, Rosie. You take a step or two. I guess she's camera shy. And little Miracle here is getting a nice little late morning nap. By the way, you should see early morning. Let me show you a little clip I took when I first woke up this morning. Isn't this a glorious sight? First thing in the morning, I get greeted by Bella and the puppies, and you'll see the other dogs. There's Bootsy and there's Sherlock. They're very interested. But take a look, 3 weeks old, and they are up on all fours. There's Miracle going from right to left, and there's Lucy going from left to right, and they kind of wind up colliding with each other. But they are walking on all fours. I know, kind of unsteady, and not the most sturdy of all. You'll also see there's Miracle right behind Bella, and she was trying to get to nurse while Bella was standing up, and that's something puppies generally don't do until they're a lot older. But she's trying to get to those mammary glands, get to that milk, so she will have something. And that's really when they're quite active. Well, I think they want to settle down and they probably want their mother back. And what you can't see from this camera angle, so let me change, is the fact that as I was holding the camera, we had Lucy making herself quite comfortable using my arm as a pillow. Not sure what she's intending to accomplish there. After every nap comes time to go back to nursing. I mean, this is a constant back and forth for Bella and for the puppies. So, as they make their way up there to the milk bar, it's always open, so they don't have to worry about that. That kind of gives you a nice little insight into what goes on in that pen in the morning and even later. Well, for those of you who celebrate 4th of July, I hope you enjoy it. We have a very, very good weather forecast for tomorrow. Hope it keeps up. That would be very nice. We're going to do a barbecue, which is kind of a traditional thing for Americans to do on the 4th of July. There's also fireworks. I don't believe in personal fireworks because it's too easy for somebody to get injured. You know, they're professional displays, you can see. There's a huge one in New York City every year, but I'm not going to go to that because it would take a couple of hours to get to the spot where you can get a good view and still not be boxed out by the rest of the crowd. So we can watch it on television. It's okay. So enjoy that. For those of you who don't celebrate the 4th of July, have a nice summer's day in the Northern Hemisphere. To my friends in Australia and New Zealand and anywhere else in the Southern Hemisphere, I hope it's not too cold and snowy, but kind of enjoy it. I like that kind of weather. So, goodbye from the puppies.